Hey people, this is Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalists, and in this case analyzing a video from Argentina. This happened in Buenos Aires. A cop in his motorcycle, he's being robbed at gunpoint. Before I go on, as I always say, if you want to learn more about this kind of specific stuff, for me this is textbook. It is so much the case that I actually have a proper textbook analyzing all of these things and explaining what to do in street survival skills. This is what you need when your country goes through this. Surviving an economic collapse, both of these will be very helpful for when your world starts looking a lot more like what you see here. Very quick video, but the lessons are there nonetheless. We have the motorcycle, cop, girlfriend, two criminals. That, as I explained in the book, it's always two guys in that motorcycle. They bring him down at gunpoint, then she takes off, and then he turns around, boom, 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 there it goes, and that's the end of this story, right? Let's check this out yet again one more time. And we have typical. Again, this is textbook because I've written about this exact same thing so many times. Look, they put at gunpoint, they force you out of the motorcycle. She does the right thing. She moves away, right? That's great. Now, this is the moment in which the cop, when he sees the opportunity, he uses his firearm, appendix carry, and there he goes. That was all that was there. Now, this cop was detained because it was determined that he exceeded his legitimate use of force because he shot the guy in the back. Look, this is something that is very typical of Argentine left-wing politics of, oh, but he had his back turned. You don't know if the guy has his back turned and all of a sudden he turns it again and shoots you. The moment in which a criminal goes out there to the street with a gun with the intent of robbing people, then that's where he gave up the right to not get shot in self-defense. That's the moment in which he said, you know what? I open the possibility of someone not willing to risk his life and the life of his loved ones because of my actions. So that's all on him, okay? This idea that, oh no, you have to be one in front of the other and let's draw at the same time and see who's quicker. It's not a fucking duel. No, it's self-defense. And for this argument that the threat ended the moment the criminal took off with his bike, with the motorcycle, that never ended up happening because the officer uses his gun before that moment, and he has a right to use that because he had just been robbed at gunpoint, and the opportunity for him to get shot has not ceased yet. So he draws his gun about there, right, when the guy is climbing on the motorcycle, and then he uses his gun. The argument here is, oh, the criminal would have just taken off and he was no longer at risk. You don't know that. You just don't know that because he could perfectly go for his gun, turn around and shoot the victim right before he leaves. It happens all day long. We've seen countless cases of this where you gave everything, you gave the wallet, you gave the car, you gave the motorcycle, and he just goes, boom, there you go, shot. So the way I see it, the cop uses the opportunity to stop the threat before he has yet another chance to shoot him. He has been lucky so far. He's not counting on being lucky further in the future, so he stops right there the threat which is presented by this guy. Now, it is apparently the case that it wasn't even a gun, it was like a piece of metal that resembled like a fake gun that the criminal used. You have no way of knowing any of that. You don't have a way of knowing if it's a toy, if it's a replica, if it's a metal tube, if it's a gun that is not loaded. Oh, it wasn't loaded and he still shot. How the hell could you possibly know any of that? So the way I see it, the cop did everything right, and there's no reason why he should have even been detained based on this video, the way I see it. Now, how this goes on in Argentina will depend on how lucky this cop is or not. If this goes into the hands of some judge that is more left-winging kind of commie, well, maybe he's not so lucky and he has some repercussions because of this. Lessons here, be armed, be ready to fight. Another lesson that I specifically address here is be very careful of any time you see a motorcycle with two guys. It was determined that at some point in the downtown district of Buenos Aires, about half of the people that you saw two of in a motorcycle, half of them were criminals. Yeah, sure, others may be just two guys moving in a motorcycle. But it's so much the case that every time that you see a motorcycle with two people on them, very likely in Argentina, those are criminals, especially if they're getting closer to you or any kind of suspicious thing going on. The other thing is, don't even ride a motorcycle at all. I don't get it. I mean, I have friends that love their motorcycles, and I understand that, life is short and live whatever way you want. But I still have to make that point. It is always safer driving a car, especially in a place dangerous like Buenos Aires. Drive a car, drive a truck. Drive something that keeps you a little bit more protected. Yeah, it's not going to stop bullets, but it's a little bit more metal structure around you. The car itself can be used to get rid of some of these predators on the streets when you have the chance, and it's simply better and it's a lot safer. So that would be my advice, guys. Again, if you want to learn more about that, you have the channel, you have the books and the links below. See you next time. Take care.